Hi, Leo. Today we are looking at April 27th, 2025, the new moon in Taurus. We're looking at Leo sun, moon, and rising with specific messages for each. We'll look at numerology and astrology and the tarot cards, and we'll end the reading with advice for your sign. And in the description box, I have links for meditations for each of these tarot cards that I drew for you today. So let's start the day with numerology. And on that day, it is the number 22. And 22 is a master number. The 22 is called a master builder, bringing the energy of strategic planning, discipline, and turning dreams into reality. The reduced number 4 represents stability, structure, and laying strong foundations. For Leo, this means stepping into authority, taking control of your path, and ensuring your next steps are solid and well thought out. So you might be reevaluating your long-term career goals or personal project. Maybe you've been chasing a dream and now it's time to put the discipline and the strategy to actually make it happen. Next, let's look at astrology. And we're going to look at the sun and moon together. So the new moon, that focuses on security, finances, self-worth, and long-term stability. So the new moon is in Taurus, and Taurus energy urges slow but steady progress. And for Leos, it activates the 10th house of career, status, and legacy. This is a powerful time to set intentions around leadership, professional growth, and personal influence. So the sun and moon are in Taurus, and that's your 10th house. That's career and public image and long-term success. And a new moon in your career sector means you're planting the seeds for something major in your professional life or personal reputation. You might receive an opportunity to step into a leadership position at work, or you might launch a business, start a new project, or take the first step towards a long-term ambition. So let's look at Mercury. And Mercury is in Aries, and that's your 9th house. That's going to be about learning and teaching and expansion. Mercury in Aries brings bold ideas and sharp communication. You may be speaking up more, advocating for yourself, or learning something new that expands your vision. You might negotiate a raise, you might speak at a public event, or take a course that elevates your expertise. This is about expanding your influence through knowledge and direct action. This is Venus, and Venus is in Gemini. That's your 11th house. That's networking and social circles and future goals. Venus in Gemini highlights social connections and collaboration. A networking opportunity or social connection could open doors. Maybe you attend an event and meet someone who offers a life-changing opportunity. So then we end with Mars. And Mars is in Aries. That's your 9th house. That's action and travel and bold moves. Mars in Aries is fiery and ambitious, pushing you to take risks and act with courage. Maybe you suddenly decide to apply for that new job, or relocate, or start a passion project. The energy here is direct, assertive, and fearless. Bam! So let's look at your tarot cards. I pulled the Emperor, and that says, create time and space to be more you. So the Emperor is about authority and structure and leadership. And this card asks you to take control, establish order, and step into a leadership role. It's about discipline and power and long-term vision. So you may be put in a leadership position at work or in your personal life. Perhaps you start your own business, step into a mentor role, or create a structured plan for success. Here's the advice. Embrace responsibility. Others may look to you for guidance. So be firm, but be fair. And I pulled the Seven of Swords. And that says, think it over. The Seven of Swords, that's about strategy and caution and outsmarting challenges. This card suggests you need to be strategic and avoid deception from yourself or from others. It warns against cutting corners or dealing with dishonest people. Maybe someone in your professional or social life isn't being upfront with you. This could be a coworker trying to take credit for your work or a friend who isn't being entirely honest. Here's the advice. Be smart. Move in silence and trust your instincts. Not everyone deserves full access to your plans. Page of Wands. And that says, I know what isn't for me. So the Page of Wands is about excitement and exploration and new ventures. This card represents a fresh new idea, a creative spark, or a sense of adventure. It's the beginning of something exciting and full of potential. You may start a new project, embark on an exciting journey, or receive unexpected news about an opportunity. Maybe you get an idea for a passion project that could turn into something big. Here's your advice. Be curious. Take chances and follow your inspiration. Now, let's look at Leo Sun, Moon, and Rising. Leo Sun. That's your 10th house. That's career, public image, and ambition. The new moon in Taurus falls in your 10th house of career, reputation, and long-term goals. This is a major reset moment in your professional life, urging you to take control and assert yourself. The Emperor reinforces this leadership energy, while the Seven of Swords warns you to be mindful of hidden motives. You might be offered a leadership position, start a new career chapter, or make a bold move in your industry. Maybe you decide to launch your own business, negotiate a raise, or step up as an authority figure. However, office politics or shady competition may be at play. Stay sharp and move strategically. Leo Moon, you're feeling a deep urge to restructure your inner world and create stability. The Emperor encourages establishing order, while the Seven of Swords suggests a need to be cautious about trusting within your close relationships. You may reassess your home life, set stronger emotional boundaries, or make a big decision about your living situation. Maybe you realize a family member has been keeping something from you, or you decide it's time to move out of an unhealthy household dynamic. Today's energy urges you to take control of your emotional space. Leo Rising, that's the 10th house. That's personal identity and public presence. With a new moon activating your 10th house, you're stepping to a period of increased public visibility and personal power. This is a time to refine your personal brand, take decisive action in your career, and position yourself as a leader. The Page of Wands suggests a new and exciting opportunity is emerging, but the Seven of Swords warns you to be strategic. You might feel inspired to update your professional image, take the lead on an important project, or even make a bold social media move that garners attention. Maybe you start working towards a big promotion, give a presentation that impresses higher-ups, or even a new industry where you must prove yourself. Stay confident, but don't reveal all your plans all at once. Here's the takeaway. This new moon is a powerful career and personal growth moment. You're being asked to step up, take charge, and establish authority in both your professional and personal life. However, watch out for deception, office politics, or manipulative people. Move strategically, trust your instincts, and own your power. So here's a summary of this day and what it means to Leo. April 27th, 2025 is a defining moment for Leo. The new moon in Taurus highlights career, reputation, and leadership. The Emperor, that's stepping into a leadership role, establishing order, and building your future. The Seven of Swords, be strategic, stay cautious, and avoid deception. And the Page of Wands says, a fresh new adventure awaits. Embrace it. So here's the real life takeaways for Leo on this day. Step into your power. Whether it's career related or personal, own your authority. Trust your instincts. Not everyone is playing fair. Stay sharp and strategic. Be open to new opportunities. A fresh idea or venture could be the key to your success. Balance control with curiosity. Structure is important, but so is staying open to inspiration. So here's the advice for Leo on this day. This is a pivotal moment for stepping into your power and shaping your destiny. Trust yourself. Make smart moves and stay open to new opportunities. A big change is coming, and you are ready to lead the way. Thank you, Leo, and I hope to see you in another reading.